Konstantinov. Boria Johansson calls them together, and the face-off is underway. Won by the United States and dumped into the Soviet Union. Virba leaves it there for Malahov as they send it up in front. Bure races after the puck. Check that, Kaminsky. As they end up in the near corner, Dan Kexmer for the United States will have it on the far side. Kexmer being checked heavily there by Kaminsky. They lose. He loses the puck. Bure tries to put something on it. And handled by Sweeney. And a penalty coming up, a high sticking penalty. Against the United States, Dan Kexmer. 45 seconds, the time of the penalty. And the Soviet Union will bounce on the power play first. Well, there's the penalty right there on the side of the net. High sticking the call. In to take the face-off will be Vyacheslav Butsayev. He'll go against Jim Johansson of the United States. Won by the USA. Czech Davidov will take it. He'll send it in to Kravchuk. Butsayev works the point. Wrap around attempt made there. Rebound shot. Hits bodies and cleared. Kusarov sends a pass up ice. That's dumped into the corner. Butsayev after it. Kaminsky with Davidov. Back around the side to Butsayev. Kravchuk. Butsayev, Davidov. Back to Kravchuk. We have a penalty. Check that. Net off of the back magnet. And we'll have a face-off. You'll see how Joe Sacco takes Kovalenko right into the top of the crossbar there. They move it off the magnet. Face-off will be in the right circle, near circle if you're looking on from center ice. 18:25 remains. First period action, the gold medal game. Minute 10 seconds left on the penalty. Kravchuk shot high and wide. Kuslarov tries to keep it in, and it's cleared out of there by the United States. Johansson racing in on Kravchuk. And he's able to keep it down in the Soviet Union zone. Nice play there by the captain of Team USA. Soviet Union on his way up. This is Davidov. Offsides. 42 seconds remaining on the penalty to Dan Kexmer. The high sticking infraction. And the Tacoma Dome is packed to the rafters. Face-off. Zamnov and McEachran. Taken in, this is Kovalov. He shoots it around the side, handled by Simak. This is Tatarinov, centering attempt. Broken up. McEachran tries to clear, can't do it. Stolen away. Sacco tries to get it. And up ice. This could be the breakaway. They call the two-line pass. as Joyce tried to get it ahead to McEachern. Sean McEachern. Once again, you'll see Sean McEachern, Boston University, 6 foot, 190 pound, 21-year-old. And it's won by Soviet Union with 6 seconds remaining on the extra man. The United States has killed off the first power play. Dan Kexmer out of the box. Here comes McEachern. McEachern loses control there. Puck back behind the net. Racing in after it. That's Amante. Now brought up ice by Tatarinov. And it's bodies. And here comes Amante. Amante's shot deflected by the stick of Gusarov. Kozlov can't handle the pass. This will be icing with 16:34 remaining first period. David Emma, rookie on the national team this season. Played on the national junior team, however, in '88 and '89. Played for Jeff Sauer on the '89 U.S. Select team at the Pravda Cup in Leningrad. That's Emma facing off for the United States. Won by the United States. Backhand on Irba. That's steered along the side. Back out to the neutral ice area. That's chopped at. And picked up by the Soviets once again. Kozlov leaves it there for Gusarov. Check that. Icing with the call. Team captain for the United States, Jim Johansson. Americans definitely look to him for his career leadership and his scoring. As it's out in front. Now by Kristich. Stolen away from him by Sweeney. On the corner is McNeil. McNeil behind the net. McNeil to the top. Bourret puts a stick on it. Poke back in. That's Konstantinov. He's taken it to the boards by Sweeney. Here's Kamensky. Kamensky gains the blue line. Kamensky, a shot, scores! Soviet Union draws first blood. Valery Kamensky. Moving down the right side. Dan Kexmer, the defense. Wrist shot to the wide side of Guy Hebert. Time of the goal, 4:29. Assist to Kristich and Konstantinov. Valery Kamensky. Kamensky picking up his second goal of the tournament. As the puck is set back into the United States zone. 1-0. Soviet Union leading the United States. This is the gold medal game. Puck behind the Soviet net. And sent high into the air and bouncing in front. Davidov tries to put the stick around it. And Hebert will cover it up as Davidov Swings the stick with Scott Harlow. Zaber tries to clear it out. He decides when the puck comes back to him, he'll cover it up. Face-off will be in the right circle. That's the left-hand side of Guy Hebert, or his glove side. Puck is down. That's Tatarinov. The shot, glove save. Rebound, nobody, as he'll hold on. Shot taken by Smirnov deep in the slot. And we'll have the face-off once again in the right circle. That's Tatarinov. Shot taken there by Zamnov. That's high. And it bounces out. Once again, we'll take this down into the near circle for the face-off. 14:38 remains. First period, the Soviets won, the United States nothing. And the draw is down. McEachran against Zamnov. And won by Team USA. Here's McEachran, sticked away at center ice. Here comes Kovalov. They lose it there at the blue line. Joe Sacco, remnant of the national team that went to the World Championships in '90. 21-year-old winger scored a goal and an assist at Switzerland. Senior at Boston this coming up school year. Shot taken there, just deflected wide. And here comes the Soviets, 2-on-1. Shot right in front, centered, and cleared out of the zone. Nice play by Todd Richards, who is wearing number 7 tonight. And sent back once again into the Soviet zone. That's picked up by Igor Kravchuk. Todd Richards will handle it. Errant pass out at center ice. Kaminsky had it. Offside's the call as Tom Peterson brings it in over the line. As you see, in on net will be Nemchinov. And Richards gets in there to take Nemchinov off the play to take him away from the pass. That was a good defensive play by Team USA. This is Stanton. Bourret centers. And that's handled by the United States. That's Kexmer who sends it into the far side. Puck back up to the front. Here's Pavel Bourret. Bourret will try to shift directions. He blows a gasket there at the near circle. Kristich tries to get after it, and it's handled by McNeil. He gets it over to the far side. Sweeney pushes it up ice. Bourret will take a shot and send it into the corner. Over to Nesh on the near point. Sent back in by Kristich. And Stanton will send it the length of the ice. No icing call. Back to pick it up will be Alexei Gusarov. Kept in by Steve Johnson. Puck's shot deflected back behind the net. Didn't hit the net at all. Back out to the neutral ice area. That's Butsayev, his shot, rebound, and a quick whistle for Guy Hebert. As Butsayev takes the wrist shot, the rebound comes back out. He races in around the defense. It's Ian Kidd with the defense. Loose puck out in front. And a very quick whistle in favor of the United States. 12:01 remains, first period. Ian Kidd, native of Gresham, Oregon. They get it along the boards. That's a head and out to Kovalenko. He goes down. Back into the zone. Kravchuk tries to clear it. Butsayev will wheel around over to Gusarov. That's off the body. Nesh tries to put a stick on it. He can't. Butsayev once again in the neutral ice area. This is Kovalenko. Back to Butsayev. Butsayev steers it wide. Davidov will take it. And it's back over the line. Kravchuk can't handle it. Playing catch with Gusarov. Kravchuk has that poked away. Here comes Tony Amante. In on Gusarov. Back along the far side. Here comes Davidov. Davidov putting on the show. And he is taken off. This is Joyce, Dwayne Joyce. He loses it. And now picked up by Kovalov. Kovalov in on the near side. Puck's back. Handled there by Sacco. Here's McEachran. He can't put the stick on it. Bounced in front of Irba. And Sean McEachran, the only one that had the chance. Here come the Soviets, 2-on-1. Great place. Great play by Dwayne Joyce. As Simak tried to center, Tatarinov, his shot is sent into the crowd. With 10:15 to go, first period. The Soviets lead the United States 1-0 here in the gold medal game. Dwayne Joyce, free agent, attended Minnesota North Stars '89 training camp and Edmonton's in '88. 1-0 Soviet Union over the United States. Along the far side and handled by the United States. We have an offsides as Lee Davidson brings the puck in. Not before one of the teammates. David Emma is in well ahead of the play. Lee Davidson, born in Canada, member of the U.S. national junior team in '87 and '88, where he had 4 goals and 6 assists. Here's a shot wide. Rebound handled by Irba. He sends it off into the corner. United States mainly kept out of the Soviet zone the first half of this period. Unofficially 2 shots on net. Shot taken there by Kozlov. That's steered wide. Out in front once again, and it's cleared out of the zone. As the United States have been able to play strong defense in front of their net, they have yet to really put on an offensive threat against the Soviets. Kristich tries to dig for it. It's poked out of there. Shot taken there by Mike McNeil. That's steered wide. Centering attempt. Johansson, his shot right in front. Shot just missing is Mike McNeil. He had Irba out of the net. And it's cleared the length of the ice. This will be icing with 8:38 to play, first period. Mike McNeil off the shot by Johansson. Here it is. Irba out of position. He shoots that in Irba. 1-0 is our score. Soviets leading the United States. Face-off will be in the near circle. Nesh against Butsayev. Steered back into the Soviet zone. Back after it is Gusarov. But it kept in by Inkid. His shot's wide. Along the dasher board it bounces. Finally gained by Kovalenko. Here's Butsayev crossing at the line. Davidov, shot, save, rebound, covered up by Guy Hebert. We'll take a look at the shot by Davidov, Evgeny Davidov. Likes the theater, and you can see how he skates. He's a showman, all right. Single. Has no relatives that have played in any sports at all. Back to live action once again. And the puck is sent out to the neutral ice area. The race is on. Smirnov being chased there by Tony Amante. But now it's back a 2-on-1 for the Soviets. Shot, save, and covered up. We'll have another look at it. Nice save there. Guy Hebert coming up big once again as he's had to really work in this first period of action. One thing though I've noticed is as we see Boria Johansson discussing technical terms with Jeff Sauer, head coach of Team USA. One thing you will see in this contest that you did not see on the contest last Monday night is that the United States checking more with the body and the sticks in the neutral ice area, stopping the rush the majority of the time by the Soviets. It'll be McEachran to face off. Puck loose after the face-off. Zamnov won the face-off. Another quick shot. That's just wide. Here comes the United States. Amante loses it in front. McEachran can't get to it. Sent back in by Joyce. And here comes Soviets. Tatarinov, his shot. That's held on to. The Soviets having to take the long shots at the blue line. The United States clearing everybody out of the way for Guy Hebert to look and watch it into his net. 7:13 remains. First period. 1-0 Soviet Union leading the United States. Puck bouncing around. Lee Davidson will take it. Lee Davidson trying to get it across. Delayed offsides. They have to wait for the United States player to get back, and they do. That was David Emma. As this takes place, the Soviets will bring it up ice. That's Biakin who loses it. Soviets cleared up again. Here's Biakin once again. Biakin and Kozlov on the front line, and the puck flies high into the crowd as the sticks go after it. Tim Sweeney 5'11", 180 pounds. He was born in Boston. He attends college at Boston College. He's 23 years old. Calgary Flames took him in the 6th round of the '85 draft. A rookie to international competition before the beginning of this tournament. Kristich can't hold it. Back out to the neutral ice area. Sent in there. By McNeil, and it's cleared the length of the ice. Icing will be called. Valery Kaminsky. Soviet Union has played an incredible tournament. Hometown of Voskenretskik. Started with the Khimik Club. It's only about 100 miles south of Moscow. Shot sticked away by Irba. Kaminsky has it once again. And sent the length of the ice. Icing will be the call on Kaminsky's dump pass. Pavel Bure, born March 31st, 1971 in Moscow. Member of the national team this year, 1990 world champion. Likes music, high school education. Father's a swimming coach and a many-time national champion and Olympic medalist. Puck's down, that is handled by Gusarov. Sent back in by Ian Kidd. Here comes the United States. Can't get anything going as the puck just sticks to the ice on that side. Nobody's able to put the blade down on it. This is Butsayev. Butsayev tries to center to Davidov. Poked away. United States 2-on-2. This is Harlow. Harlow down back behind the net to Nesh. Picked up by Gusarov and sent out to neutral ice. Down into the corner it goes. Wraps all the way around. Davidov chasing after it. They wrap up in the corner. And Nesh tosses it back over along the line. And it's sent down on goal as Irba leaves it there. Here's Zamnov to Semak. Joyce gets it for the United States. Tatarinov now for the Soviets. Bouncing puck. And a penalty will be coming. A cross-checking penalty against the United States. Going to the box will be Scott Sandlin. As there's the cross-check on number 19, Andrei Kovalov. Scott Sandlin, 15:30 the time, cross-checking Soviet Union on their second power play of the game. It will be Zamnov facing off against David Emma. Kept in, Tatarinov. Sends it over to the far side. Tatarinov, the one-timer. And cleared. Tatarinov. Crowd reacting to behind the play. Soviets work it down into the zone. This is Zamnov. Back to Tatarinov. To Zamnov. Zamnov hauled down. And here comes the United States. They'll hold up. That's Valmont. And an offside pass to David Emma. 3:50 remain first period. 1:20 remains on the power play. Face off just outside the Soviet blue line. This is Gusarov. He brings it up. Byakin brings it up. Over to Nemchinov. Shot taken, save, rebound, save, shot. Just over the stick of Nemchinov. Back around to Gusarov. Back down to Byakin. Byakin tries to thread a pass to Kozlov. Nemchinov with his shot just goes wide. And it's cleared. 39 seconds remain on the power play. Here's Kozlov. He leaves it there for Smirnov. Back around the far boards. Keksmer tried to send it out. Gets it over the head of Smirnov. And back goes Gusarov to pick it up. Alexei Gusarov being checked there by Mike McNeil. Ahead it comes Kaminsky. Kaminsky to the line. Kaminsky fans on the attempt. Loose puck. And held on to with 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They have killed the power play. Pavel Bure along to Kristich. One of the players from the United States still stuck on the ice was Jim Johansson. His skate stopped the puck, and that stopped the rush as far as Kristich. Here comes Kaminsky. Kaminsky sends it in, and it's held up against the side of the post by Guy Hebert. Valery Kaminsky has a bit of a knee problem, not a serious one, however. When he is away from hockey, Kaminsky is a coach and teacher. .209, that's what remains in the first period. Soviet Union won, the United States nothing. Unofficially, shots on goal 12-4 in favor of the Soviets. Kept in at the point by Malahov. Losing it there is Pavel Bure. Here comes McEachran. McEachran going to the backhand side, and a penalty will be called on the Soviet Union. Vladimir Konstantinov. 1809, you'll see, as Sean McEachran gets high-sticked. And the United States will go to the first power play of the afternoon. McEachran being checked over by Team USA's trainer. Big face-off here, down in the Soviet Union zone. And Kutsarov tries to clear it. It's kept in by Keksmer. It's at the line and poked at and cleared out of there. Back to the United States zone. Keksmer will have it. He'll send it across ice over to Richards. Richards will take it. Head up. United States on the power play. Dumped in. Irba handles it. Right in front. Nearly knocked back in by Johansson. Here's Keksmer to Johansson. Johansson skating around. Johansson in the near circle. The Soviet Union playing a man-on-man basically with 4 men, and they dump it out and cannot be contained by Kexmer at the point. 1 minute to go in this first period. Over to Johansson. Johansson into Sweeney. Back to Johansson. He can't control it. Under a minute left on the power play. Richards dumps it high into the air. This will bounce off the boards in the back. Out to get it is Amante. Steered out of there by Irba. And cleared again. 30 seconds left, first period. Here's Amante. He loses control. Butsayev will put the stick on it, and it's cleared the length of the ice. Peterson puts wood to it. It's kept in the zone. Butsayev checking. Sandlin will get it. Gets it up ice. Here comes Sean McEachran with 2 seconds. 1. And time expires on the United States. As a little extra curricular activities right after the horn has sounded in this first period. Well, the Soviet Union definitely dominating in that period as far as offense.
Shots on goal during the first period of play by the Soviet Union, 13 by the United States 5.
13-5 in favor of the Soviet Union for the Soviets. It's 1-0. The Soviet Union leading the United States. Jim Johansson to face off. Against Butsayev. And Johansson wins it. Kexmer sends it along the boards with 2 seconds, 1 second, and both teams will be at equal strength. Kamensky chops at it. He sends it high into the far corner. Back around the net. The puck will fly along the near boards. Kamensky tries to put a stick on it. Kristich now. And that shot back in by Malahov. Round behind the net, Stanton. McNeil, Kamensky, Kristich now. Now with Bourret's backhand, stopped, rebound, back behind the net. And Hebert signals for the frozen puck, and he'll get it. A face-off will come. Viktor Tikhonov keeps a stopwatch on hand. For the entire contest. Keeps his numbers on his lines, and very smart man. Back out to the center ice area. Kusarov and Kravchuk in the back. Shot taken, deflected, behind the net. Rebound. Davidov shoots, puck's loose, great save. Hebert stones Evgenia Davidov at the doorstep. Kravchuk sends it the length of the ice. Icing will be called. 18:39 remains. Second period. This is the gold medal game. Tony Amante, 6 foot, 180 pounds, Hingham, Massachusetts. His birthplace, he goes to Boston College. He's one of the most promising offensive players on the national team. As a first-year player at Boston University, he tallied 25 goals and 33 assists in 41 games. New York Rangers took him 4th in the 1988 draft. Puck's down, sent behind the net. Tatarinov to Kamensky. Zamnov from Simak. Simak back to Smirnov. Off the skate of Johnson. And the Soviets will try once again. Smirnov, he'll send it ahead to Simak. Tatarinov, cross ice pass. That's intended for Kovalov, but intercepted by Ian Kidd. Sends it to the ice, and a penalty will be coming up against the Soviets. Nesh was taken down by Alexei Zomnov at the blue line. 1:57 the time of the penalty. As you'll see, Nesh picks up the loose puck. Zomnov puts the stick underneath, and as Nesh went down to the ice, Zomnov got a skate on the side of the head. And it's a good thing he's wearing those helmets. There has been serious injury in the game of hockey due to plays just like that. Alexei Zomnov to the box, power play. United States, face-off, Soviet Union zone, left side, handled by Richards. Richards dumps it in. Puck along the corner on the far side. Taken there by Gusarov. He clears the zone. Here's Dan Kexmer. Kexmer will start it out. From Lake Superior State, Kexmer dumps it into the corner. And the puck is back out into the neutral ice area where Todd Richards will handle it. Into the zone. Byakin for the Soviet Union skates it ahead. Todd Richards keeps it in. It's cleared out of there by Nemchinov, and Richards will skate back to pick it up. 1:07 remaining on the power play. 17:09 remains in this second period. 1-0 Soviet Union leading. Power play United States. Amante can't get it past Byakin. And dumped again into the zone. Corralled there by Malahoff. And sent the length of the ice with 44 seconds remaining on the power play. Scott Sandlin up to Amante. Board pass. That's intended for Joe Sacco. Stolen away. Kamensky. Kamensky on the left side. Goes to the forehand and sticked away. Amante into the boards. Amante ahead. This is Sean McEachran. Sean McEachran. Good defensive play by Malahoff. Vladimir Malahoff. With 7 seconds remaining on the power play. Here's Bourret. He's taken off the play by Tom Peterson. As the penalty expires, onto the ice comes Zomnov. And a two-line pass with 15:57 remaining. Second period. Take a look at the gold medal winning team of the 1990 World Championships. And if anything is to be said about it, that man right there, Jeff Sauer, head coach of the United States, will make an attempt to win the 90 gold Goodwill Games medal. And the play's back at neutral ice. A bouncing puck. Bouncing on this soft ice here. Just about gets past the pad of Guy Hebert as the puck goes into the corner. And it's handled there by Davidov. Davidov. And the net comes off the magnets once again. As you'll see, there's a wet spot just off to the near side of the post. Once again, the ice very soft down at that end in the United States zone. And with 20,000 people plus in the Tacoma Dome, the heat generated off the bodies, plus the mild temperatures here inside already, that could be a problem as we continue through this hockey game. Face-off taken by Todd Richards, behind the net. Here comes Nesh. 3-on-2, the United States. Back comes Butsayev, and he breaks up the play from behind. And icing could be called. It is. 15:09 remaining, second period. Jim Nesh skated in 62 games last year for the Sherbrooke Canadians of the AHL. 52 points on 21 goals and 31 assists. Montreal's 8th choice in the 1984 NHL entry draft. Face-off in the Soviet Union zone. Far circle. That's Nesh. And the Soviets win. But it's stolen away. That's Harlow. Harlow will set it up. His pass intended there for Johnson behind him. Nice play there by Tom Peterson as he'll bring it back into the Soviet zone. Behind the net is Tatarinov. On the near side will be Simek. Shot taken there behind as it was off the mark and high by Zamnov. Zamnov puts the stick down on it. Peterson swats at it along the boards. Nesh to Peterson. Near side. That's Richards. His pass intercepted by Tatarinov at center ice, but Richards regains it. He'll gain the blue line. The drop back pass. Harlow's shot. That hits a body. Here's Todd Richards. Tatarinov now will take the puck for the Soviets and bring it straight up ice. Being hook checked in his own zone by Steve Johnson. Tatarinov. Nice pass. This is Biakin. Shoots. Rebound. Save. Puck's loose. Shot. Score. And they may wash off the goal. Yes, they are. Johansson will wash off the goal. Once again, we'll look. Ilya Biakin takes the first shot. Rebound in front. Sticked out in front. In the net. And that is a good call right there by Borio Johansson, as the net was off the magnets. $13:53 remains. Second period. Soviets. They scored in the first period at 4:29. Valery Kamensky with the goal. And they still hold on to the lead in this second period. Hexmer. Shot taken there by Swady. Is stirred away. Here's McNeil. Swady, the shot, score! Tim Swady. Swady at 6:23. The assist, Mike McNeil and Dan Kexper. We're tied up at 1 apiece, and it's poke check back into the Soviet zone. Set up by Joyce along the far side. That's McEachran. He'll lose it there. Here comes Pavel Bure. Had 2 goals in yesterday's win over Sweden. Bure, quick shot taken, save. Shot by Kovalenko was turned away. Rebound. Out to the United States. 2-on-2. The United States. Sean McEachran along with Tony Amonte. He's ridden into the far boards. Puck near side. Center ice. Kaminsky pokes it ahead. And he's taken down by Tom Peterson. Puck sent out to the neutral ice. This could be 2-on-1. No. Broke it up. Chris Stitch. Kaminsky loses it. Tom Peterson in his own zone. He centers a pass. That's right on goal, however. Irba has to turn it aside. Konstantinov has problems with it. Shot to and score! C.J. Young! C.J. Young on the giveaway. Once again, you'll say it down in the corner. Konstantinov having problems. David Emma, along with Lee Davidson, out to C.J. Young, and they score and take the lead. Time of the goal, 7:46. The United States has taken the lead, 2-1. Puck, center ice. Harlow shoots it in, behind the net. Gosarov behind the net. And this crowd is going wild. Back out in front. There's a shot, blocked in front. Race is on. Kovalenko. And Valmont, tie up. Valmont takes him down. Loose puck behind the net. Out in front. This is Johnson. Johnson. David Emma gets the assist on the goal by C.J. Young. That's the only assist. 2-1. The United States leads the Soviet Union. Puck tied up in the corner. Tatarinov and Johansson. Here's Sweeney. McNeil. He went into the slot. That's picked off. 1-on-1. Here comes the Soviet Union. Simak crushed into the boards. Out in front. Shot taken wide of the net. Puck's behind the net. The net's off its magnets. The whistle sounds and the play is stopped. .42 remains. In this second period, USA 2. Stolen away by the United States. Down in the zone. And they'll whistle it dead. Puck will be brought back out over the Soviet Union blue line. Nearly halfway through this second period. Puck out at center ice. And sent back into the United States zone. After it, Biakin goes down. Sandlin takes him down. Check that, Tom Peterson takes him down. Biakin on top of the puck and the faceoff. Ron Wilson, one of the assistant coaches for Team USA. Face-off in the left circle. Kexmer behind the net. Picked up by Stanton. And cleared the length of the ice for icing once again. Jim Johansson, the captain of the United States team. 6'1", 189 pounds, with the University of Wisconsin, under Jeff Sauer, head coach of the United States Nationals. And once again, the puck is sent the length of the ice. Icing again. Tim Sweeney. He gets the Americans on the board first. At 6:23. Stanton sends it along the side over to Sweeney. He'll lose it there. Kamensky picks it up. Stanton working him over. Back down into the corner. Kexmer, Kristich, he can't hold on to it. Boudreau, he tries to go after it. Penalty coming up. And this looks like it will go against the United States. A roughing penalty. Mike McNeil. 10:28, the time of the penalty. 2 minutes for roughing. You'll see it here along the side. Third power play for the Soviet Union. They have yet to score on the power play. Kristich for the Soviet Union. To face off with Johansson. Won by the Soviets. Shot taken by Tatarinov. That's high. Pavel Boudreau. Boudreau. Kristich. Kristich. Kamensky. He fans on it. Johansson there. And the United States clears it. Tatarinov. To Boudreau on the far side. Boudreau backhands it in. It lands on behind the net. And they'll whistle it dead. Face-off will be just outside the USA zone. Kristich wins it for the Soviets. Malahov sends it in. Chasing after it, Kamensky. He's being chased by Joyce and now by Sandlin. Kamensky still has the puck. He goes to the far side, brings it into the deep slot. Kamensky, he wheels around and it's off a skate. Down deep. Joyce clears it for the United States. And the Soviets work it up. They try to take advantage of the line change by the United States and nearly caught him. But the puck will go the length of the ice for the icing call. 48 seconds remains on the penalty to Mike McNeil. 8:20 remains in the second period. Emma to face off against Butsayev. Puck's down. Controlled by Gusarov. Gusarov to Davidov. Davidov working it. Back down around from Kovalenko. Kovalenko having problems. Davidov coming over to help out. Davidov with the puck in the near circle. Back out to Gusarov. One-timer taken there. Rebound. Save. Aber. Soviets on the power play. This is Kravchuk. That's Butsayev. Butsayev. That's Kovalenko. Down to Davidov. Pass intercepted. Valmont. Davidov once again. Both teams equal strength. Shot. Butsayev. And McNeil just out of the box. McNeil to pick the puck up. He runs into the boards with Kravchuk. McNeil still in control. Johansson goes down. Finally picked up by Kamensky. Valery Kamensky. He'll bring it along the far side. Poke checked away there by Tom Peterson. Puck's out in front. Behind the net. Davidov now. Shot. Behind the net now. Puck is handled by the United States. 3-on-2. This is Johansson in front. Centered. Nobody there. Simak. Offsides the call. 6:42 remains. Second period. 2-1. United States leading the Soviet Union. The gold medal game of the 1990 Goodwill Games. Johansson centers the puck. McNeil nearly puts the stick down on it. Face-off just outside of the zone of the United States. Ian Kidd on the far side to Valmont. Valmont wraps it along the boards. Irba out to leave it for Alexei Gusarov. It's nearly stolen away. Biakin. Gusarov sends it up. Back into the zone. Valmont sends it in. Gusarov. Board pass. Nicely connecting Kozlov. Kozlov is shot. Wide of the net. Puck out in front. Bounces over and cleared. To the point. Gusarov keeps it in. Here's Kozlov. Shot. And it's blocked by Aber. Into the near corner. Sandlin. And we got high sticks and gloves. Biakin and Nesh. Kidd is involved as well, along with Nemchinov. And we'll have a penalty against the Soviets and the United States. Here you'll see it, middle of the ice, right there. Biakin taking the melon shot. Jim Nesh and Ilya Biakin. 14-13 the time of the penalties. Pavel Bure coming up against Peterson. The backhand shot just misses to the wide side. Tom Peterson now back to Joyce.
2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalties, 14.
Coincidental Miners high sticking. Both teams skating 4 aside. With 5:12 remaining, second period, 3-on-2. Splitting the defense is Kamensky, but out of his net. And a breakaway. Poked away by Pavel Bure on Joe Sacco. Great play by Pavel Bure to get back. Pavel Bure all by himself. Kamensky using Pavel Bure, and scoring is Kamensky. As Guy Hebert definitely concerned with Pavel Bure on the right side. Kamensky lines up the shot, pushes the up button, goes straight up over top the glove side for the goal. Once again, you'll see it started back at the other end as Pavel Bure knocks it away from Joe Sacco. The puck was picked up, sent up ice, brought up by Kamensky. Kamensky to the near circle, using Pavel Bure on the other side as the decoy, and it paid off. 15:09. Valery Kamensky, his second goal of the game, his third of the tournament, unassisted goal. But you should give an assist there to Pavel Bure, who set that one up by being on the other side. 2-2 is our score, second period. Down in the corner, it's Kravchuk. Broken up. Here comes David Emma. David Emma, one-on-one. Jet scores! David Emma! David Emma, all by himself. The breakaway goes upstairs over Arthurs Irba. And the United States take the lead once again. Time of the goal, 15:42. David Emma, his second goal of the tournament. Third one for the United States today. 4:18 remains, second period. Both teams still skating, 4 men aside. There is 31 seconds remaining on the coincidental minors. This, the gold medal game. Semak has that poked away from him. Handled there by Laxo. Check that, Johansson. Semak, nearly stolen by Johansson once again. Kexmer handles it down for the United States. That's picked out of his pocket by Alexander Semak. Puck along the board. Both penalties have expired, and a two-line pass as soon as Jim Nesh comes out of the box. He collects. And the offside. There's some excitement there on David Emma, who will be a senior this year at Boston College. Earned first-team All-American honors as a junior this last year and was nominated to the Hobie Baker Award. That's the equivalent to the Heisman Trophy in football. Peterson brings it all the way up by himself, deep into the corner. Joe Sacco goes after it. He's wrestling it there with Nemchinov. Nemchinov, he gets it across ice. Kozlov shot, rebound! And it's steered into the corner. Biakin, he goes after it. Players behind the net. Kozlov taken down. And the puck is cleared. This will be icing. And the whistle sounds with 3:06 to go, second period. Joe Sacco. He enters his senior year at Boston University with 65 goals, 63 assists in 111 games. Viktor Tikhonov, the head coach of the Soviet Union. Three-two. United States leading the Soviet Union. Blocked out in front. And cleared out. Stanton shooting. That's taken away from him by Kamensky. Nice play by Valery Kamensky to come back into the play and take the puck away from Paul Stanton. This is Vladimir Malahov to Kamensky. Malahov, Konstantinov. He's taken down. Kristich will handle it. Kristich, nice move there. Kristich to Pavel Bure. Back to Kristich. And Jim Johansson clears the zone. 2:12 to go, second period. Kristich, board pass to Bure. That's a little long, and Valmont clears it, but Konstantinov sends it back to the corner. Harlow puts the wood on it. Nesh gets it out to the blue line and sent back in, but they'll call the offsides on the Soviet Union. Nesh to draw against Butsayev. Far circle, Soviet zone. Down, shot taken, save. The shot taken by Steve Johnson, the middle of the slot. Arturas Irba comes up big with the save there. Nesh. Once again, to draw against Butsayev. Butsayev with the overhand draw technique on the stick. That means he likes to pull it back towards him. Kozlov wraps it around Valmont. Icing the call as he was unable to connect that long pass. And they'll change zones on this. They'll bring it down into the United States zone for the face-off in the far circle. 1:37 to go, second period. Butsayev against Nesh. And it's down, taken by Kovalenko. Puck knocked loose and sent around the near boards. Kusarov kept it in. This is Kovalenko. He's being worked over in the corner. Nesh works him over. Valmont comes into the picture as it's kicked loose once again. That's Kravchuk. He backhands it across behind the net. Out in front, they lose it. Davidov. Kravchuk sends it out. 1 minute left to go in this second period. Back out the point. Kusarov loses control. He brings it back in, and offsides is the call. Emma scoring the United States go-ahead goal. 15:42. He'll be the one to draw against Zamnov. Handled there by C.J. Young. Giveaway in the zone. Soviets shoot, blocked, steered away to the far corner by Hebert. Semak sends it around with 32 seconds to go, second period. Puck sent up, kept in. Smirnov sends it deep to the corner. Sandlin's there for the United States. wired around the near side, and 20 seconds remains. No icing on the call. Smirnoff back to pick it up. Smirnoff, he's checked into the boards. CJ Young tries to go after it. Emma's down there. He's wrapped up. Zamnoff. Sandlin keeps it in. There's 5 seconds to go. Puck out in front. The shot. That's steered away with no time remaining in the second period. Two-thirds of this gold medal game complete. And a fast and furious one it has been in the last 10 minutes.
Shots on goal in the second period of play by the Soviet Union, 11 by the United States, 5.
The Soviet Union with 11 shots on goal. The United States 5. Sauer and Viktor Tikhonov has had their time with their troops. This is the third period, and the puck is down. Kaminsky, he wheels in and steered away right off the bat by Hebert. Puck's loose, near side, chopped at and cleared out to center ice. Here comes McNeil. McNeil works in. McNeil is tripped up as he took a shot that was deflected by Irba. Soviet Union back the other way. This is Kaminsky. Fans on the attempt. Down he goes to the ice. Puck's in the corner. Kaminsky will pick it up once again. By Irba. Soviet Union back the other way. This is Kaminsky. Fans on the attempt. Down he goes to the ice. Puck's in the corner. Kaminsky will pick it up once again. Kaminsky ridden into the boards by Stanton. They're still on it. That's picked up by Amante. And Konstantinov has the puck now. Puck is dumped ahead. Out of there by Joyce. Kravchuk along the boards. Bouret trying to spin away from the check from Joyce. Everybody loses it, and it's shot the length of the ice. No icing call. Handled there. Sacco sends it in front. Loose puck. And cleared the length of the ice. Racing after it will be Scott Sandlin, Team USA. Sandlin banks it off the board. Held in. Soviet Union. That's Gusarov. Over to Davidov. Still down in front. Hits bodies. And cleared out of the zone. Kravchuk. And Butsayev. Butsayev. He's taken off. After it is Kovalenko. David Emma will toss it in. Kravchuk picking it up. He's having problem. Emma stuffs it. Kravchuk sends it along to Davidov, but Joyce intercepts and gets it back to neutral ice. Puck bouncing off of players. Handled at the neutral ice area. Once again, Nemchinov, he'll put the stick down. Davidov, check that. Semak tries to get something on it. Semak on the near side. He'll roll back to the other side and get the pass right back. Offsides is the call as the puck bounced back and forth from inside to outside the zone. Sergei Nemchinov began playing at the age of 8. Also played basketball. Great on power play, good on one-on-ones, and he's a very strong shooter. Puck is down, handled by the Soviets. That's Kristich. He's checked into the boards. One of the linesmen as well. Both those two are going at it with a couple of punches before they clear away from each other. And Kexmer sends a bouncing puck in behind the net, handled there by Malahov. Malahov will race. He gets it ahead to Bourret. Bourret tied up. Dan Kexmer clears it to McNeil. McNeil, he'll lose it there to Konstantinov. Again, checked at center ice. Puck's loose. Teams exchange it. Back down into the Soviet zone where it's cleared by Malahov over to Kamensky. Kamensky, again having problems. Kristich will glove it, and it's poked away there. Tony Amante, he'll go up the right side, trying to poke it around. Gusarov, they both go into the boards, and Malahov will get it up ice. Intended there for Kovalenko. And Kovalenko is a part of the boards now, as Valmont took him in, and Kovalenko now gets up. .35 to play, third period, in a packed house. Over 20,000 people here in the Tacoma Dome. Davidov, his shot blocked and back out to the neutral ice area, sent back in by Kravchuk. Davidov puts a stick on it, and Nesh, Jim Nesh for the United States. He shoots it ahead. That's Johnson. Gusarov, he digs it out. That's over to Andrei Kovalenko. This is Davidov as his pocket pick by Scott Harlow. Big check into the back of the boards. Johnson feels the most of that one. Kravchuk up to Davidov. Davidov breaking in, poked out of the zone once again. Smirnov will take it. Sacco takes him into the boards in front of the United States bench. Shot by McEachran, save, rebound, handled by Irba. Behind the net, Biakin. Poked out of there by Amante, kept in the zone, and the Soviets will work it out. 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Nemchinov, back to Tatarinov, great leg save, Guy Hebert, and cleared. This could be icing, and it is, with 15:09 to play. Third period, USA 3, Soviet Union 2. Once again, you'll have a look there as Sean McEachran comes in, takes the shot. Good save made by Arturas Irba. Face off near circle. Simak against Emma. Shot out in front. That was blocked. Puck behind the net to the near corner. Sent up to neutral ice, racing after it is C.J. Young, who has one of the goals today for the United States. Biakin gets by Emma. He sends it back to Nemchinov. Nemchinov's shot, that's wide of the net, and it's behind the net. And on top of the netting, and we'll freeze it up. 14:35 to go, third period. These two teams split in the two exhibition games before the beginning of the tournament. United States winning 3-1 in Oakland, losing 5-3 in Portland. They lost in the tournament, the United States did, to the Soviets 10-1 a week ago tomorrow. Off of one of the skates and nearly deflected in, but handled by Arturas Irba. As Pavel Boudre, he'll work on the side, he fans. Back to the near side. Out in front. McNeil, he'll dump it in. Line the net, and out of his own zone will come Valery Kaminsky. To the left side, the red line. He gains the blue line. His shot, that's deflected. Weak shot in on net off the broken stick shot. And covered up by Guy Hebert. Valery Kaminsky, born April 18th, 1966, has the 2 goals for the Soviets today. He's a stamp collector. He's married. And nobody in his entire family has ever been in sports. It will be Butsayev against Nesh on the faceoff. In the United States zone, Valmont, he wraps it around. Harlow will clear it. Handle back in his own zone, Gusarov to Kravchuk. They play catch. Gusarov, long pass nearly taken away by Harlow. And Gusarov behind his own net starts it out once again. The Soviet Union. Davidov dumps a pass back. That was intended for Kravchuk. And the United States keeps dumping it back into the Soviet zone, and it's stolen there. Shot, save, rebound. Tony Amante with the big shot. Irba making the save. Kravchuk fans on the attempt. Puck over on the far boards, stolen away by Nemchinov. Davidov, he'll go to work now. Davidov centers, taken away by Joe Sacco. Tatarinov. Seamak almost has the puck in on net. Once again, the back checking by the United States. Terrific job of it. Seamak. Tatarinov. Back down to Seamak. Puck along the corner. Nemchinov out in front. Lee Davidson takes the puck. Lee Davidson backhands it into the corner. Irba will handle it. That's stolen away down in the corner by David Emma. David Emma, he wraps and loses it. Biakin. Biakin being hook checked at center ice and taken in over the zone. Pavel Bure, he goes down. A nice check there by Tom Peterson. Stuff attempt, shot out in front. Back to the near side. Biakin being chased by Jim Johansson. Biakin, center ice, and we have a player down. United States, Mike McNeil hit hard at center ice. Now we're going to see one of the Soviet players go to the box. Biakin will go to the box. High sticking the call. Ilya Biakin. Here we go. We'll take another look at it. Right up into the face of Mike McNeil. Mike McNeil checking out the dental policy right now.
2 minutes for high sticking at 8:46.
.846, the time of the penalty. Power play for the United States. Americans on their third power play of the afternoon. So far 0 for 2. 2-minute minor, high sticking. 11:14 to go. 3-2 United States leading in the gold medal game, third period. A bouncing puck goes all the way back behind the net. Handled there by Scott Sandlin. Sandlin, he'll bring it to the near side. Near point, it's Tom Peterson in his own zone. He'll wire a pass back into the neutral ice area, where it's a two-line pass. And they'll take this back inside the U.S. zone with 1:39 remaining on the power play. Tony Amante, 19 years old. Look for him to make a mark down the road on this national squad. I also look for him to be in a New York Rangers uniform. 4th round pick in '88. That's Kexmer. His pass is stolen away by Bourret. Deep in the United States zone, they have the extra man, and they do get it out. Sweeney behind his own net, trying to work it out. Soviet Union forechecking this and killing off precious seconds on the American power play. Here's Johansson. Johansson works. The shot he takes is blocked by Konstantinov. And back out to Kexper at his own blue line. That shot helped out by Pavel Bourret. And Hebert was able to handle it and get it out to Tony Amante. A shot off the board goes in on goal. Irba just steers it aside. 40 seconds left in the power play. Butsayev being pushed into the corner. Sean McEachern. McEachern over to Amante. Amante sends it around. Joe Sacco will have that stolen away with 20 seconds left on the man advantage, the United States. Davidov shot right on, very tough angle. 10 seconds left on the power play. Sandlin will dump it in. United States will not do anything on this power play, and they will send in a new line. Power play is over. 9:09 remaining. Shot taken by Ian Kidd. That's blocked out front. Kept in by Valmont. Lee Davidson sends it around. Tony Amante sends one through the slot. And nobody there. And we have the net off the magnet. Once again, you'll see Kravchuk going in with McEachern. That one went on the side of Irba's head as he was hauled around behind the net. His stick being taken for a ride by McEachern. Shot high in the air, bouncing puck. Irba! Check that, Kozlov just about put the puck in the net with the attempt as the Soviets keep it in. McEachern, we got a penalty coming up. A holding call. This will go against the United States. Penalty against Lee Davidson. 11:28 the time. Power play for the Soviet Union. Soviet Union's power play, their 4th of the afternoon, and they have not scored on the extra rail for the United States. Vik Kozlov, Vyakin, Kaminsky. Check that, Simak out in front. Kaminsky Nemchinov will take the puck. Kamensky back to Nemchinov. Down to Simak. Kamensky. As he falls down, he gets back up and controls the puck. The Americans in the box defense. They keep the man inside. Shot, blocked, cleared. United States. Valery Kamensky will bring it up. He'll work with Semak off to his left side. He goes around Kozlov on the right side. Around the boards, the puck is shot, takes a weird hop in favor of the United States as they clear it once again. 1:05 remaining in the power play for the Soviet Union. Tatarinov, he's being checked. Pavel Bure, he's taken off the puck. Set back in by Sweeney. Chris Stitch now with the puck. Stolen away by Sacco. But handled once again by the Soviets in their own zone. They bring it out. Tatarinov. Tatarinov. Power play is Soviets. Chris Stitch. Along the far side, Konstantinov. Shot, save, rebound, steered wide. Tatarinov, he's taken off the play. 13 seconds remain on the power play. Boudre sends it out, Tatarinov, the shot, taken, bouncing puck, rebound, that's off to the side. 1 second to go on the extra man for the Soviets as the whistle is blown. Save, puck goes up in the air. And they'll say that Guy Hebert grabbed onto it and held on. Another quick whistle in favor of the United States as Boria Johansson, an official that has had a tough time over the course of this tournament finding the whistle, has found it with some regularity today. Along the boards, the Soviets will keep it in. Both teams back at equal strength. Butsayev. Quick shot taken there by Gusarov from the point. And that bounces wide. Gusarov, his shot, hits bodies. The United States clogging the middle. And they will bring it out of their own zone. Sent in by Tom Peterson. Just under 6 minutes remain. Third period. Gusarov. Ahead to Nemchinov. And poked out of there. Nice play by Dan Kexper. Smirnov. Sit there. Shot deflected. Kozlov with the shot deflected into the far corner. And it's kept in. Puck is sent out of play in the near corner with 5:24 remaining. Shot off the draw. That's sent around right out in front. And it's deflected back behind the net once again. Kozlov will have it. Kozlov spinning around Sandlin. Out in front and falling on top of it. Guy Hebert. As well as Dwayne Joyce, the defenseman. Ilya Biakin. Began playing when he was 8 years old. Face off, right circle. Just over 5 minutes to go in the third period. Puck sent out of the United States zone. Handled by Smirnov. Up to Kozlov. Kozlov working to the right side. Kozlov hemmed in. Gets it away. That's Smirnov. The rebound. And a save. Gay Hebert. Sticks are up. We've got two scrums developing. Wrapping up is Tony Amante and Mikhail Tatarinov. Here's the shot. Pad save, loose puck. And digging after it, it's Tatarinov. And Boreal Johansson making the calls. And we'll have some coincidental minor penalties. Both for roughing. 15-12 the time. Going to the box, Mikhail Tatarinov for the Soviets and Tony Amante for the United States. 4-on-4 will be the story for the next 2 minutes. 4:48 remaining. Third period. And the face-off won by the United States, sent in by Paul Stanton. Icing will be called.
To number 8, Mikhail Tatarinov, and United States of America penalty to number 12, Tony Amante. 2 minutes each for roughing. Time of the penalties, 15-12. The Soviet Union, Tatarinov. The United States, Amante. 2 minutes each for roughing at 15-12.
Face-off will be in the far circle. United States zone. And it's cleared. And racing after it is Mike McNeil. And kept in. The reason he couldn't touch it, it would have been offsides. And that's Johansson. He'll bring it in this time safely. Johansson, his wrist shot broken up. Puck behind the net. And we'll have the net off of its metal magnets as Johansson is pushed to the ice by Konstantinov. United States with a 63% winning percentage while at the University of Wisconsin. Puck is still in the Soviet zone with 4 minutes to play in the third period. Puck tied up with the linesman and brought in. Offsides the call as Kovalenko brings it in. While Kravchuk was in the zone. A minute and 7 seconds remaining on the coincidental minor penalties. 4-on-4. Both teams will skate. As Boria Johansson turning aside the line change, the last line change that the U.S. could have. They are the home team. They are allowed that extra line change. And the face-off, handled by the United States and cleared. Up along the boards. That's Kovalenko. Kovalenko tries to stuff it. Rebound attempt, shot by Gusarov. That was just wide of the net. Kravchuk to Gusarov. Intended for Byakin. Johansson now for the United States. He gains the line. His shot off of Gusarov's skate. Soviet Union back into the zone. Gusarov on the right side. That's broken up. Centering attempt broken up once again. Taken there by Tom Peterson. Tom Peterson cross ice as the penalties will expire. And both teams back at 5. Shot taken there by Kozlov. Blocker save. And that puck traveled way out into the audience. .243 to go. 3-2 United States. Tatarin, his shot just wide and out to cover it up as Guy Hebert. United States, 2:31 to go, third period. Kaminsky against Sten, the shot out in front, centered, cleared by the United States. Out of his net to handle the puck is Irba, as we have a whistle at the other end, and Johansson making the penalties. Dan Kexmer for the United States. And Kozlov for Soviet Union. Time of those penalties, 17:41. Coincidental, minor, high stickings. And again, the Soviets and the United States will skate 4 aside for the next 2 minutes. There is 2 minutes, 19 seconds remaining in the third period. Tatarinov out of his own zone. That's to Valery Kaminsky. Kaminsky, he works around. Joyce back behind the net, and he's taken down. The puck still on the near side. Tatarinov cannot control it. Back out to neutral ice. Kaminsky, the near side. Back behind, Nemchinov. Smirnov will have it. To Kaminsky. To Nemchinov. Nemchinov over the line. Nemchinov, he loses it there. He saves it. Back down to Tatarinov. Tatarinov being worked over. Puck at the blue line. It bounces across. The Soviets will have to set up once again. 1:28 to go, third period. Icing the call in the near circle. Kristich against Sweeney, won by the United States. Out to center ice. Chasing after it is Malahov. Konstantinov clears it to Pavel Bure. To Malahov. Puck at the top of the far circle. Sweeney clears the zone. Konstantinov with 1 minute to play. Kristich over the zone. Look for Irba to be pulled as they clear the zone once again. Malahov to Kristich. Handled there by Richards, and they clear it. This could be icing. It is. Icing the call with 35 seconds to go. The United States leads the Soviet Union 3-2. The gold medal on the line. A timeout has been called. There is 15 seconds remaining on the coincidental minor penalties. Both teams skating 4 aside. Arturas Irba may be pulled for the extra attacker. Irba has been pulled with 34 seconds remaining. So, when the Soviet penalty to Vyacheslav Kozlov has expired, the Soviets will have a 6-5 advantage. They now have a 5-on-4 advantage. Shot back out to the point. The quick shot hits bodies in the slot. Nobody in the net for the Soviets. And a whistle. With 26 seconds remaining.
Your attention, please. Here is this afternoon's official attendance, 17,442.
The official attendance for this afternoon, 17,742. Jam-packing the Tacoma Dome in Tacoma, Washington. Puck is down. Top of the circle. Shot taken. Save. They've scored. The Soviet Union has tied up the hockey game with 21 seconds to go. Valery Kamensky with the hat trick. At 19:39, you'll see once again, he cranks the one-timer and scores the goal. And it is 3-3. Face-off at center ice. 2 more seconds, and they'll be 5-on-5. Both teams at equal strength. 10 seconds remain in regulation. Tatarinov will send it back. The Soviets will be more than happy to play the extra period, and that's where we'll go as time runs out. In regulation. We'll have listed a 15-minute intermission before a 10-minute sudden victory overtime.
Shots on goal.
Soviet Union 12 shots on net in that third period for a three-period total of 36. United States 7 for a three-period total of 17. We go to overtime. It's 3-3, United States and the Soviet Union.
So close yet so far.
You know what's going to happen with the USA if they score the goal and win it? This place will go.
That is pulling their goaltender. In international competition, I bet you could count that on your hand how many times they've pulled their goaltender. They did it this time, and it paid off. The Soviet Union, they make their way back out onto the ice. And the United States following up. And here they come. Guy Hebert will take his spot in between the pipes. It will be Paul Stanton, Dan Kexmer at the blue line. It will be Jim Johansson. At center, Mike McNeil and Tim Sweeney, the wingers. For the Soviet Union, Dmitry Kristich will center. Valery Kaminsky, Pavel Bure will be the wingers. The blue liners, Vladimir Konstantinov and Vladimir Malahov in net. Arturas Irba as both coaches have given the words of instruction. Viktor Tikhonov, Jeff Sauer. We're tied at 3. Overtime. First one wins, takes home. First one that puts the puck in the net wins the gold. And the face-off handled by the Soviet Union. Cross ice pass. That's Konstantinov. It's stolen away by Mike McNeil. And McNeil hauled down to the ice. This could be icing. It is. And they'll bring it back down. You'll see once again, Kristich tackling Mike McNeil and raising his hands up and saying, yeah, did I do that? Generally in overtime play, the referee puts the whistle away. We'll see if that happens here. As the puck is behind the net, Johansson says, keep on playing, guys. I'm not going to call it. And he may just end up doing it now. He does. Jim Johansson wins it. Quick shot taken and steered away. Konstantinov now for the Soviets. Head to Kristich. Bure goes behind him over on the left side. Shot taken offsides as Pavel Bure was in ahead of Kristich. Viktor Tikhonov telling his team to shoot low the last 3 or 4 minutes, and it paid off as Kaminsky ties the game with 21 seconds remaining in that third period on a set play, 5-on-4. It's McEachran against Butsayev, and the puck is handled by the Soviets. Around the far boards, Kovalenko will have it. He sends it in on net, and it's handled as Davidov and Sandlin collide on the stick side of Guy Hebert. Guy Hebert has handled himself brilliantly today. He has absolutely nothing to hang his head low about. Butsayev against McEachran. Quick shot that's rebounded to the back and bounced right back into the mitt of Hebert. .847 remaining. Sudden victory overtime. McEachran against Butsayev. Kick back out to the point, Gusarov. He wraps it around behind. Hebert comes out with the big stick. Tries to clear it. Kravchuk sends it back. Davidov goes after it. It's handled by Tony Amante. Amante gets it out to center. He picks the puck back up. He gains the blue line. Over on the right side. Centering attempt. Shot. Just goes wide. Joe Sacco getting the stick on it, and it just went wide. Once again, the United States. Shot taken by Tom Peterson and gloved by Irba. 8:07 remaining. Here we see it once again as Amante gets the backhand across. It is touched. Actually, the pad save made by Irba. Joe Sacco's attempt. And it's sent around the boards by Tatarinov. Biakin keeps the American player from getting to it, and it'll go back into the United States zone. Harlow to David Emma. This is Harlow, his shot. Weak shot taken over the line as he goes in with the stick, and he's jabbed by Arthurs Irba. And Irba covers it up for the faceoff. Scott Harlow. This is the first tour of duty with the national team. But in '83, he did skate with the national juniors. Played his college hockey at Boston College, completing his career in the '85-'86 season. Faceoff will be to the stick side of Arthurs Irba. And won by the Soviets. Semak. Out to the point, kept in by Kexmer to Sweeney. Johansson, loose puck. And it's finally steered out of the Soviet Union zone. That's Kaminsky. Shot, save, rebound. Huge leg save by Guy Hebert. Shot taken there. And sent around the back. And the puck finally out to the center ice. Here comes Semak. Semak shoots, misses to the stick side. Semak had the opportunity all by himself on the breakaway, and he just missed. Davidov now will take it in. Davidov working behind the net. Davidov near corner, spins back around, goes back behind the net, puck is poked loose. Taken there by Kovalenko, he shoots, and it's off a body in front. Back behind the net, he tries stuffing it. Puck's loose in front, shot, taken, glove save made by Hebert. Once again, we'll take a look. The series of plays coming in, save. Then the breakaway, shot wide. Then the play from the point, glove save, Guy Hebert. Face-off, won by the United States. Handled by Tom Peterson. Peterson up along the near boards. They do get it out of the zone. Sent back into the zone, however, by Nemchinov. Todd Richards, USA, wraps it around the board. Smirnoff gets the stick on it. They keep it in. Richards once again deep in the corner. Out to David Emma. Along the side boards. Biakin. He'll whistle a pass behind the net. Puck comes along the near boards. Nemchinov going at it, and it's finally cleared out of the zone and sent out to the Soviet Union zone, and Tatarinov has it. 5:50 remain. Overtime. First one that puts it in wins the gold medal. David Emma. He gets it out. Loose puck. Kexmer will retrieve. He has Stanton working with him. That's Sweeney. That's McNeil. He runs into Kamensky. Konstantinov, he sends it back. Pavel Bure, he'll dump it in. That's handled by Hebert. Wrapped around the near side. Nearly stolen. Bure, shot. Goes high over the glove side. As the puck is lifted high into the air, back to retrieve it is Vladimir Malahov. Malahov. He sends one in, that bounces off the bodies. Here comes Tony Amante. Sean McEachran, poke back out to center ice. Amante once again, as the Soviet Union changes on the fly. And the puck is out to the neutral ice area. Once again sent in, this time by Scott Sandlin. Irba leaves it there for Konstantinov. Shot taken, save, covered up. Dwayne Joyce with the howitzer, he blows this puck right into the pads of Arturas Irba, and Irba just covers it up. 4:35 remains. Sudden victory, overtime. The gold medal. It will be Emma against Butsayev, taken there by Gusarov. Gusarov, that fast shot, just wide of the net. The shot taken by Jim Nash. Here come the Soviets. Soviets shoot, save, covered up, Guy Hebert. Jim Nash picks off the pass at the top of the circle, and he fires one that just goes wide to the glove side. Emma versus Butsayev, won by the United States all the way around the board. Puck at the top of the blue line. Handled there by Kovalenko. Stolen away. Neutral ice. Sticks continue to pounce on the puck as it's sent the length of the ice. No icing. And out of his own zone will come Alexei Gusarov. He sends a headman pass up, intended for Biakin. Puck is down behind the net and covered up. Biakin has been through quite a bit during this tournament. Face off near circle. Handled by Stanton. Stanton is taken into the boards there by Kozlov, Vyacheslav Kozlov, and the puck is cleared and sent out of play. That's Nemchinov. Kexmer now will send it out. Tatarinov to Kozlov, who kicks it ahead. Stanton for the Americans. They get it to the top of the blue line, and it's turned around and sent back into the zone. Out of his net. Here comes Nemchinov. Nemchinov tries to wrap, and the net comes off of its magnet. A very gutty play by Guy Hebert. And a penalty has been called against the United States. Dan Ketsmer will go to the box. Once again, you'll see as Tatarinov stops the play. Here's Nemchinov with the rebound. The shot taken. That's deflected by Hebert, but pushing the net off of its magnet is Dan Ketsmer. A delay of game penalty. 6:52 the time, and the power play will now be in the hands of the Soviet Union. 5-on-4, the fifth power play opportunity for the Soviets today. They have been shut down on all 4 previous attempts. It will be Semak against Johansson on the faceoff. Far circle, United States zone. 3:08 remaining. Overtime. Puck is down. Won by the Soviets. Kamensky. He has it. Kamensky in the circle. He has 3 goals today already for the Soviets. Kamensky. Back out to Konstantinov. Tatarinov. Sticked away by Johansson over the zone. Soviets will have to try it again. Power play, Kaminsky, he dumps it in. Picked up by Scott Sandlin. Sandlin wires it the length of the ice. 1:30 remaining in the power play. Tatarinov, cross ice. Boudre to Kaminsky. Kaminsky, top of the circle. Kaminsky to Boudre. Check that Semak. Semak. Down to Kaminsky, to Semak. Power play, Soviet Union. Tatarinov shot, rebound out in front. Loose puck, cleared by the United States. And nearly stolen away on the clearing attempt made by Irba. Sean McEachran. As there's 40 seconds remaining in the power play. Kovalenko shot, save, McEachran. Check that. Hebert. 38 seconds remaining. Power play. Soviet Union. 1:46 left in the overtime. If it is still tied after the overtime, we go to the 5-man shootout. The ice becoming a factor now as it has been played on and in very warm conditions here at the Tacoma Dome. And the puck is sent out. 30 seconds remain on the power play. Over to the far side, Davidov, he's pinched into the boards nicely. Puck is out on the near side, sent back in with 18 seconds left on the power play. Davidov is off the puck, 2-on-2. Here comes McNeil. McNeil, he whips around, he centers a pass, nobody there. Butsayev will pick it up. 2 seconds, 1 second, both teams now back at equal strength. This Kravchuk shot just wide. 1 minute left in the overtime. Puck sent up to the near boards. That's Tony Amante. Amante centers the pass. That's stolen in front. 45 seconds remain. Amante putting the stick down on it. Byakin to Nemchinov. Over to Tatarina, back to Nemchinov. Byakin, he can't control the pass. It was behind him. Loose puck, down in the corner. Back out. 25 seconds remain. Smirnov. Over to Tatarina, back to Smirnov. Smirnov, the Soviets will try one last time. Kozlov, long distance, handled there, and an offside. A timeout has been called with tense as the crowd comes to his feet, all 17 plus thousand of them. Face off between Semak and Johansson. Ennistat backs out of the circle, the official, as he waits. And he throws the puck down. It's kept in by the United States. Dug out along the near board. Just atop the circle. We will go to the shootout as the horn sounds in the overtime.
Each team immediately will designate in writing 5 players each.
Each team will designate 5 players in writing, and we will go to the shootout as many of the fans here do not agree with that way to finish this game, but that is how it is done, and we will decide the gold medal on the shootout. Shots on goal in that overtime period, 7. Seven for the Soviet Union for 43, and 4 for the United States for 21. We will now go to the shootout. As both teams now will decide what 5 players they want to shoot the puck. as the captains will meet. That's the referee's circle. Second consecutive game that the United States has gone to the shootout. Against Team Canada yesterday, they were able to put in 2. Canada, nothing. And the United States advances to this game. The United States will send out these 5 players. Tim Sweeney will be first, followed by Tony Amante, then Scott Harlow, Joe Sacco, and followed at the very end by the captain, Jim Johansson. The Soviet Union will send out, their first will be Alexander Semak. Second will be Valery Kaminsky. Third will be Dmitry Kristich. Fourth will be Pavel Bure. And fifth will be Mikhail Tatarinov. They are now at the referee circle, deciding on who will go first. The Soviet Union will be the first ones to take the shot. In net for the United States, Guy Hebert. In net for the Soviet Union, Arturs Irba. And the first one to take the shot will be Alexander Semak. We are in the shootout. 3-3 the score. After overtime, the gold medal on the line. And here comes Semak. He touches the puck at center ice over the blue line. Semak goes in, shoots, and misses. Hits the crossbar. Once again, let's look at it here as Semak goes high. And it looked as if that went in, and they are going to give it to him. Semak scores for the Soviet Union. And they'll take another hard, long look at that one. That was clearly in the net. 1-0 in favor of the Soviets on the shootout. Shooting now for the United States, number 22, Tim Sweeney. Once again, we'll have a look at it. This clearly is a goal. It hits right in the middle on the pad as it goes to the backhand. That is clearly in the net. And it's 1-0. Here comes Tim Sweeney on Arthurs Irba. Sweeney in, shoots, save. Soviet Union 1-0 on the shootout so far. Now taking it is the man who scored 3 goals for the Soviets, Valery Kaminsky, shoots, save! Valery Kaminsky going in, and that is taken right on the glove and pad. Soviets 1, USA 0. Second shot now coming up for the United States, Tony Amante. And Amante gains the red line. Here comes Amante. Shoots wide. After 2 shots, the Soviet Union leads 1-0. Now for the Soviet Union, their third attempt, Dmitry Kristich will take the shot. Dmitry Kristich, here he goes. Score! Now shooting for the United States, number 9, Scott Harlow. 2-0, United States trailing. And here comes Scott Harlow from his own blue line to the red line, over the blue line. Harlow shoots and goes wide. It hits a post. Now shooting for the Soviets, number 10, Pavel Bure. He had 2 goals in yesterday's game against Sweden. If he makes this goal, the Soviet Union will have won the gold medal. Here comes 19-year-old Pavel Bure. He shoots, and it's blocked. Now the pressure is on the United States. Joe Sacco must make this goal in order for the United States to stay alive. Number 21, Joe Sacco. He has to beat that man right there, Arturs Irba. 17,000 plus. Nobody has left their seats. And here he comes. Joe Sacco for the United States. He'll take it in. He shoots. And he misses. The Soviet Union has won the gold medal. The silver medal will go to the United States, their first medal in international competition in 10 years. The final, the Soviet Union in the shootout, defeating the United States 4-3. Both teams now line up at their blue lines.